again. Yeah, a wonderful time again we are meeting. A day that we have been privileged to see the day. So I'm very glad because when I'm speaking that we are privileged, that means it's me and you. So it's not because of, I've always been saying that it's not because of ability, but it's because of the grace of God. So in every success, in everything, there's a superior being behind it. So that's why I always say that it's because of God. It's because of the superior being that you believe in. So this particular day, I'm in Nyamwini. For the new members, this is Nyamwini now. Welcome and feel blessed. Yeah, I know along the way we might collide. Along the way we might not understand each other. But slow by slow we shall move on and deliver. Ngweru Lydia. Oh. Nawai, te paswere ko kiras kweli. All right, so that lady you heard, we are speaking with her in vernacular. That is called Mama Joseph. But then let me tell you one thing about this lady that you didn't know that I knew. My first time in Nyamwini village, I came because of another boy called Godfrey. Through the Godfrey, we met again Godfrey number 2. So when I was doing a project at Godfrey number 2, yeah, the famous. By the way, he's very famous than even the Godfrey number 1. So when you hear Baba Godfrey, that is where the project we were doing. This is toward there, beyond those trees. There's another beautiful house that was constructed there. So when I met that, okay, as we were going on with the construction at the Godfrey, I happened to meet that lady. Sorry about the light. One of the fine days that I was doing the errand at that family, I happened to meet that lady. Now, that lady didn't even know that we shall meet one of these fine days. That one day we shall do an activity or a project at her place. So she was very tipsy. What do I mean by tipsy? That lady was drunk. Okay, she was good, by the way. Let me tell you what happened between me and her. So when I reached there, she was coming from that family. You remember, for those people who have been following the family, that we used to deposit our material at their fence, then we transport them to Baba Godfrey's place. That family, they brew alcohol, the local brew. I don't know if they stopped because there's a time the government was very strict with them. So I think they stopped, maybe they brought. There's another type of beer, but soft one, that they brought, that is called Senate. So they sell for people. So that lady used to go there. So when I met her, I stood because the moment I met her, and so this lady is very young to be drunk. How come? So when I stood, she greeted me. Yeah, there's a way you greet your age mates, but the opposite sex. So a lady greeting a man like me, they are greeting for that, and there's a way greet her back. It's different also from the way Lydia, her daughter, greets her. It's also different the way her self greets older women. So she greeted me. So she stood. She was very drunk. I asked her, then I asked her, hey man, what is the problem? Why are you drunk? And you look very young. That why are you drunk? You know, sometimes destiny can drive you to someone's life without knowing. She said they forced her. Imagine, that's what she said. She said they forced her. So I asked her, how did they force you? She said she went there to look for a job to wash for clothes. Because she told me that is what she does. That what I usually do, I go to people's families, they give me clothes, I wash, then they pay me. So during the washing, those people who were drinking there told her to they usually tell you, take a sip. That's how they are, baby. I have even friends who are drunkard, right? Who they drink. That's how they start. Take a sip, Zach. Just one sip, man. You need to get used to these things. No, 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 no. That's going beyond my principles. So that's what they did. But it means she has been going there regularly, being given a sip. She drink. She got used. So I told her, no, no, this is not the life. You're very young. I'm sure you have children who need you tomorrow. You can't be drinking alcohol. Without knowing that one day I'll come to this family. So I left. After talking to her like that, because I talked to her like my sister, and I left. After like how many weeks? Like 2-3 weeks. Yeah, around 3 weeks. The son came. Joseph came. To Zach. No, in fact, he came and said, Uncle, can I talk to you after you are finished? So can I talk to you after you are finished? After you have finished. So that one touched me. Who is this boy? He's very bold, and the way he's requesting me is so polite, huh? So kind. So I told him, you want to see me? Yes, uncle. If you won't mind, I'll speak to you after you're finished. Because he saw me now recording. And no, we met. When I was entering the Godfrey family. So I told him, come, let's go back. So we went back. When I finished and I started recording, I remember there's this boy that told me, can I speak to you after? So I told him, okay, come. What do you want? So I paused the video. What do you want to tell me? He said, Uncle, I was requesting that you come and also see me. I'm sleeping down. Direct translation, that's what he said. You come and see that I'm also sleeping down. Imagine. Okay. So I like the boldness I put on camera. That is the day I realized my camera was magic. It touched the souls that you people now began what you are seeing here. Uncle, mambo, muko poa? Yo ninja. It touched the souls. So you, after watching, now that is how the Joseph's family came up. I met the mother before even I knew that one day. Then now when I followed up, because you sent me to this family, go to that family and see where that family is. I was shocked when I came here and learned that. So he was like, we met. There's a day we met. You are very drunk. Yes, there is a day I told her here and she laughed. But let me tell you guys. So as I have been coming here, okay, when we started, the first thing I told that lady to stop was drinking. The moment you people sent me here with mattresses, you remember? With groceries, that was the first thing I told her to stop. Munacheza anko? Na mchanga. So I'm very glad she doesn't drink. And I'm praying that she goes. You know, the reason why people drink is not because alcohol is sweet. No, it's not alcohol is what? Is food. No. People drink because sometimes they want past stress. They think when they take the alcohol will put them in another world. They forget the worries. Then from there, the following day, they remain the same. So this lady used to look for jobs in people's family. Maybe these people used even to bully her. She used to live in this house with all her children. Where they used to sleep, guys. Where they used to... You know, this is a house that this lady looks at and She doesn't even herself believe. You know, this is a lifetime house. Look at the way it is. Look at the, with these projects that you people have been giving me, I've come, in fact, to love the semi-permanent houses. I am telling you the truth. In fact, there's no house, I've never seen houses constructed in this beautiful manner. I don't know if it's because I'm strict. I don't know if it's because, no, but it looks good. Even if you constructed such a house in a place and you rented it out, people will come in. I'm telling you, it looks good. When this lady looks at it, she feels like, oh God, God, thank you so much. So by the way, she passed like this. She was going to school because the son Joseph kept at the key. Because Omera, they're coming inside here today to start painting. So he had to go and tell Joseph to come and show her the key. So that also I can show you yesterday what was done inside. Now, yesterday, okay, before that, this is Joseph. Joseph, maraba. Mbona hujaweka shati ndani? Na unaenda na ufunguo that? Toka arunyori. Huh? So that is it. So this lady, by the way, she, in a way, there are things that you can't believe. Anataka kuigembewa. Hizi sio hizi. Ni hizi unataka? Ona hiyo yenye imefungwa hapo nje. Yeah, so exactly. So yesterday what happened, let me start from outside. But before I say that, so we had to buy the gutters. And you can see what happened. We're only waiting for rain. Huh? I'll show you exactly what happened, where that water was channeled to. Okay, we did that because before that, if it rains, we need water. So Mera had to channel toward the other side. If we transfer that base toward the other side, he'll transfer it back again. That is the goodness of this guy. Because it's his job. He said, okay, we cannot just put gutters, then the water goes on, nowhere. So let me just channel to that tank. Then if we do the other base, then we can change it. Imagine, that's how, sometimes, when you work with people and they understand you, that's good how they become. Now, yesterday, you can see there's a difference at this fascia part, the external side of the house, right? So Omera had to fix the fascia boards. We call them here the fascia boards or the fascia boards, or those timbers, where now he nailed the gutters. We had to add more clippers, and there's a pipe also. We added one hole. There's that black pipe. So we also had to add nails. Then, you remember these boards, we had bought them. If you remember well, we had bought them. So that he had to fix it. Yesterday, that's what he was doing. So you can see how it looks good, huh? Right? So this part is done. The only thing that is now remaining is painting. But at this house, what is remaining is painting. From the painting, I'll just... now, you have given me some learning lessons here. Some lessons that I have the tips of how to procedurally do things. So from the painting, we shall go to the window panes. From the window panes, now we finish with the tiles. Then what shall we be remaining with? To fix the curtains, if we have them, then to fix all those things as we move out. So after he fixed this one, he had some people inside because they had to do some activities. Nana nasumbua. Okay. Ayugambale bado usiri bitanda bakasukura. Oh. Inyumba ingima. Umwene. Mba. All right. So I was telling you that another thing that was happening in this house yesterday was, you can see, this is dust. This is dust. This one. You see I'm stepping? So it is dust. Huh? So they were scrubbing the entire wall. So they had to scrub the entire wall. So we had to buy the sandpapers, we had to buy the wire brush, so the entire house was crushed. Then, so what they didn't do well is this one. Yeah, because they also, okay, I don't know if they're supposed to paint this. Or they're supposed to paint this before the window panes is put. So I'll be talking to Omera that he need to come back and redo this one. Yeah. So we have other paints that we're supposed to buy. We're supposed to buy this to paint the doors and those windows, and we are supposed to buy the wall. So first of all, they're supposed to do either the emulsions or they're supposed to do the gypsum border. Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do. So the entire house was scrapped. The entire house. That is why you are seeing the wall is like rough. This is sandpaper that was passing here. Yeah, so that is it. Then another thing about the house is that I'm very glad because thank you so much. One of you sent me 10,000. We are going to get the remaining boxes of tiles. Yeah, remember in my yesterday video, this is the part that we said we are going to put. That's why we're having a different flow in these houses. This is red oxide and cement. But this part, the living room stroke dining area, we are going to put tiles. That's the reason why we're having those 10 boxes there. We are going to add 7 more today because I sent money for that. So what we are remaining with is 8,000 for the labor. We are remaining money for grout. You know grout? I don't know whether they used the grout yesterday in the kitchen, but I'll check it out. I'll show you. Yeah, so they used the grout here. I think that the entire house now is well fixed. Yeah, you can see what the grout does. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So the grout make it uniform. You see? So they're supposed only to come and do cleaning today. All the cement you're seeing on top of this part. So when we do the painting, the paint comes now and lie on the grout. I hope we are there. So this one is the grout. So we need more grout because we need grout for the entire of this room. We need grout for the other one. We need other things we call the corner strips. Corner strips are this. Corner strips are these metals. Where are they used? They are used especially at this part, these corners, because this part will also be put tiles. It shall be dug out, put tiles away in that they don't fade out. Now, the other side we need also those ones. So we need labor, we need corner strips, we need grout. The tiles are done. We are done. Yeah, so before that, we still need the labor for the paint. Painting the wall. Today they are coming to do today and tomorrow I'll be having money to pay them. But the day after tomorrow, I will not be having the money to do. So if you can still come up and help us, God will bless you abundantly. So it's our prayer that we come to the end of this house. Thank you so much. So the kitchen is marvelously done. You can see the lady has locked it up. Tomorrow they'll just come and clean it out because it already has a sink. We do the painting. This lady starts organizing the house. Are we there? They start organizing. So the reason why you're sitting down there that's left is because there's a certain also. That's the reason we're having sand outside. We're going to raise the wall up, the floor up. to that extent, because it needs to, okay, I don't know whether you can see, there is the other side there. We need to come up. Remember, this door is down, so it needs to come up, so that when we put there also the tile, we do the first screeding, then we put that cement, pure cement. That's why the reason we need 10 cements here. Someone might ask, how come this small room when you need 10 cements? But they also need cement for the tilings. So 10 cement, not yet. 950 times 10, that's 9,500. So God will still bless you as you do that for us. So tiles we are done. Tiles we are done. We only need labor, 8,000, 9,500. Grout, 500. I don't know how many we'll need. Grout is this. 3 kg, 500. I don't know how many we'll need. Omera will have to tell us, because if here we bought that 3, then maybe these we may need 4, 5. Plus the corner strips. Corner strips are those metals. So it has to be raised. A lot of sand will be used here and cement so that it is raised up. Also this one. So quite a lot of that is going to be used. That's the reason why I talked about the sand we have outside there. That I don't want again where we are saying, oh, let's get a pickup of sand. Oh, no. That's the same thing that I didn't want. That let's get, the only thing that in fact I'm shocked it was consumed. It is the ballast. It is the ballast. I'm very shocked. All right, so as we are moving on, we got those tiles. Then I was telling you that this, he had to move it to the other side. That is the pipe we talked about. But this pipe is supposed to be channeled like this to align itself to the wall. Then it comes to the base somewhere here when we change it. Yeah, so this, it cannot be here. It can't be here. Unless otherwise now we miss some means, it can be there. But it's good if it comes to this side, because we're going to construct a structure, God willing, when we demolish that one. Yeah, so that is it. Also, we could not leave that dropper. That is what we call the dropper, where now that pipe is fixed. Couldn't leave it like that because you can't put a tank, a drum there so that you collect water. It will block that door. And we still have quite a lot of things to do. Yeah, so that's what happened yesterday. As beautiful as this is, God bless you, all of you, as you are purposing to help us to do this. Yesterday, we went to visit Otenga. Remember, he's our guy. He's one of us. Thank you so much for those people who have been supporting that family. And I'm very happy that that man is going to get well. Yeah, his God is great. Very great. Because when I saw the extra image, yeah, God is good. So, the accident that occurred, it shocked many. But who is God? God is God. God does miracles where the enemy wants to destroy your name. So thank you so much for traveling with us to that place, for commenting on Otenga's video positively. God bless you. See you. Bye-bye.